welcome to our channel, and today we're going to read the story of Moses. Hope you watch the whole video. Moses in the bulrushes. Once there was a girl called Miriam who lived in Egypt. Her family were Hebrew slaves. There were too many Hebrew slaves in Egypt working for the king. One day the king gave an order. There are enough Hebrew slaves in Egypt. There must be no more baby boys. The king sent soldiers to all Hebrew villages. If they found any baby boys, they would kill them. Miriam's mother had a baby boy. What are we gonna do? Miriam cried. Miriam's mother hid the baby in the house. Miriam watched over him. Shh, little brother, be good for mother. But when the baby was 3 months old, he was too big and too noisy to hide in the house any longer. Miriam's mother found the basket and painted it so that it will not leak. Then she wrapped the baby in a blanket and put him into the basket. When no one was looking, Miriam and her mother carried the basket down to the river and put him among the bulrushes. Miriam's mother hurried back to the house, leaving Miriam to watch the baby. All day, Miriam hid nearby to make sure the baby was safe. Shh, little brother, be good for mother. Then, from her hidden place, Miriam could see some people coming. The king's daughter walked on the river banks with her servants. She saw something floating in the bulrushes. Fetch for me to see, she told her servants. The servants brought the little basket to the king's daughter. It floated just like a little boat. The king's daughter looked inside the basket and was amazed. It's a baby boy, she smiled. The king's daughter lifted the baby from the basket. The baby started to cry. You must be a Hebrew baby, said the king's daughter. Poor little thing, you are very hungry. Wah. Just then, Miriam jumped up from her hiding place. Shall I fetch someone to feed the baby and look after him for you? She asked. Yeah, that's a good idea, said the king's daughter. Miriam ran to find her mother, and together they hurried down to the river. I will pay you money to feed the baby and look after him for me, said the king's daughter, and she handed the baby to his mother. Miriam and her mother were very happy. They took the baby back home and carried him until he was old enough to go to the palace. The king's daughter was delighted. I will bring him up like a son, she smiled. I will call him Moses. Hello everyone, I'm going to ask you 3 questions. If you know the answers, write your answers in the comments below. Question number 1, who was Moses? Question number 2, where did Miriam hide the basket? And question number 3, what happened when the king's daughter came to the river? What did did you learn, Abigail?
I learned that God is always watching me, and don't be afraid.
God is always helping you wherever you go. He never leaves you alone. February 15, nothing to fear. God's perfect love takes away fear. 1 John chapter 4, verse 18. Do you ever worry about God's love? If God really loves you, or if He'll ever stop loving you, those kind of worries fill your heart with fear. Fear of getting hurt, of trusting God, even being rejected by God. And fear keeps you from knowing the amazing joy of God's love. The truth is, you have nothing to fear when it comes to God's love. When you're decided to follow Him, He promises no one can snatch you away from you. John chapter 10, verse 28. And He always promises nothing will ever separate you from His love. Romans chapter 38 to 39. God's love for you never change or end. He wants you to know that and to enjoy the wonderful blessings He has for you. So ask Him to show you His love and let that your love chase away all your fears. Dear God, please show me how much you love me. Chase away my fears. Amen. Today with Jesus, look for God's love.
Thank you for watching. I hope you watched the video.